Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies and sequence dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. At 20, I said I better quit by 30. Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10. At their own 31-yard line. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboot. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's the way to get started. A pick up to 17, and a very quick first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line. Displacing defenders at the point of attack and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk and get this game rolling.
And a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Giants.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
All right, straight ahead at Scatterboot. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Tracy. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A long This was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Start going to throw here on 2nd down. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, New York.
The kicker on
That
for the
is
extra point.
first touchdown of the new year. No problem there on the extra point. The Giants will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Hey!
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up at the 45. He'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Three! Hey! Go!
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 12.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
70, Skipper Wolf. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19.
They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
Back to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
A gain of 28 yards.
It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Check, Panther. Come on.
Here's Gibbs. A short kick down to the 7.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Check. Cougar Knight. Ready.
One more time, they try Gibbs. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Check. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are on the board. It's 7-3. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Let's go.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field mic for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. They're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard
So
line.
we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
60 back, 60 back.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll get that out to Scatterboot. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's another Giants first down. A gain of 7. First down, Giants.
They'll run out of the gun with Scatterboot. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Rodriguez on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 18-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Giants.
A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
New York.
They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. They'll run, it's Scatterboot. And he's into the end zone. Cam Scatterboot. Touchdown, New York.
Giants.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Panther attacking 18. Ready,
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
14 yards.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get it. Huh. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
He'll look to throw. Is caught inside by St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Detroit.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That his second TD catch of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The throw is Dark. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Nowhere to go. He is taken first rounder out of Alabama. In on the corner blitz. He makes the play.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And on third down, the ball incomplete. Blake Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
46-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Timber, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Hill looks to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Tag. Viking 18. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a huge play for Detroit. 33 yards.
First down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
To the 5-yard line.
Putting our unit on the side. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Giants' 5-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19. Go.
They'll go with him again. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on 3rd and goal?
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He's got his big tight ends. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, like it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he'll he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Giants.
On first down, Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Here's second and 2. To the air again goes Dart. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Third and 2. Here we go. Dart gonna throw it again. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he's gonna have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5.
41. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's second and 4.
19, Charger, 19.
Once again, it's Gibbs.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job, because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
It's third and 4.
Ready? 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go! 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Ready?
Back to throw. That one down the field, but It is incomplete.
Been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. Go.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards up the
A
play.
pickup there of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
48-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, come on. Buffalo 18, Cougar 19.
He'll drop the throw. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Now Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On the jump.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Okay, ready?
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
2nd and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
19, pioneer. Ready? Cowboy 80. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
79 Broncos. Ready? Hot, go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one taken in. Amon-Ra, safe ground. Touchdown, Lions.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10. their own 35-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And good yardage there after the catch will wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard this.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Left side, it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And the Giants 1st down.
They'll go again with Scalabrine. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance both running and pass. These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball.
It is brought in the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That is incomplete, and the two-point conversion is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Come on, set!
They hand it to Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring them down, keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
He'll look to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
16 yards.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
77.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got his 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Trap 60. Trap 60.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Amon-Ra, St. Brown's touchdown second touchdown of the evening. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. And a shotgun. It's dark. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll run with Scatterboo. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just no...
A throw right side is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Lions have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Okay,
they'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Deputy! 19, Tiger, 19.
Here's Gibbs. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 24-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Lions. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season.